Fernandez. The Spanish players greet Senegalese as they make their way on the floor.
One of the few times we've seen an opponent be able to match up with the length of Spain. This will be very interesting to watch. We've seen Spain typically dominate their opponents inside with the Gasol brothers and with Serge Ibaka coming off the bench.
Well, good evening and welcome to Madrid. Welcome to the second knockout game here in the Spanish capital. It is Senegal versus Spain. Senegal in the green uniform, Spain in the white. The Senegalese win the opening tip. Almeida makes the entry pass a little bit too strong for Doy. And so Spain come back the other way. Quick pass ahead to Pau Gasol. His jump hook up and good.
They do not waste any time. We've seen Spain get off the torrid starts. Here we see Pau Gasol beat everybody down the court. How does that happen? He gets a great pass from Rubio and finishes with a nice jump hook.
Gasol has been in imperial form. Good numbers. He had that rest last summer, didn't play in the European Championships. Here's Fernandez, the trailer. Rubio snaps a pass to Fernandez. Right now, Spain are playing 4 versus 5. Pau Gasol never entered your screen. Stays back on defense. Shot by Fernandez. Draws iron. And Rubio sinks to the level of the ball. Steals a pass ahead to Fernandez. Well, Fernandez, John, had an easy layup, and he was looking for Navarro spotting up for the 3.
He also had Pau Gasol running the floor. You see Rubio, just great anticipation skills.
There is El Ladron, the thief.
That name's going to stick with him.
I hope so. It's better than La Pistola.
That's right. You got to make sure that sticks with. That's a great characteristic of Rubio.
Gasol flashes to the ball. A little gotcha play as he gives it back to Ricky, and Ricky lays it up and in.
The 2-man game, give and go.
Defense by Rubio as he keeps the ball out of Almeida's hands. Now, here's Mohamed Faye, who's got a size advantage against Fernandez. A pass inside to Jeng. Jeng powers it up, and Gasol blocks the shot. Spain with a 3-on-2. Rubio stripped by Almeida.
You see, each time Spain gets the ball, they're out and running. You see it again here. Almeida was able to break up the play.
Fernandez in the corner. He throws a cross-court pass to Rubio, and Rubio's shot is up and good. A 2 for Ricky Rubio.
You'll see that often. Rudy passes up and open. Three-point shot from the corner. But Rubio knocks it down on the other end of the floor.
6-0 start to the Spanish. Can Mohamed Faye get the Senegalese going? He can. Mohamed Faye stands close to 6'10", but he's a real perimeter player. John loves to shoot the jump shot.
He was smooth on that play coming off the screen. Hot and shot.
Strong steps all the way to the 3-point line. Now he's going to back down in the post. One-handed pass. Ultimately ends up in the hands of Fernandez. The fast break, John, I thought would suit the Senegalese. I'm sure they'll be happy to get out and run their lanes and play some transition ball. Saw a shot from the top of the key, no good. Almeida tips it to himself. Now here he comes. Almeida checks some pace, but the pass intended for Faye, stolen by Fernandez. Gasol for the flush.
Ricky Rubio crosses half court. He sees the floor so well. Gasol has been running the floor. He threw it above the rim. Gasol went up and got it and slammed with the foul.
Perfect touch. Terrific vision by Ricky Rubio. Gasol finishes off the and 1. Here's Faye, going to try and use his size advantage against Fernandez in the post. And I think that's a good look by the Senegalese, John.
Yeah, they got to go to Faye. He's been averaging 11 points a game. We saw him in the low post there. Able to split the 2 defenders. A strong move.
now Mohamed Fai can be annoyed. Navarro lets go. The official scoreboard has 4 points next to the guy on the bench's name for 12 and Dor. Fai has those 4 points for Senegal. I'm sure he'll sort it out when he sees the statisticians. Shaking the shimmy by Gorgui Dieng. Good looking jump hook, just falls softly off the rim. Marc Gasol. And his probes on the dribble and then backs out. Now wants it low post. He goes instead to Marc Gasol in the high post. His smooth jump shot finds the bottom of the net.
He's got such a soft release. We see him very accurate from mid-range distance, especially when he has time to get a good look at the basket.
They lead 11-4. Fai now on the perimeter. Fai's pass to the corner. Dalmeida's mid-range jumper up and good. So Senegal have settled into this game.
Nice execution on their offense there. We saw stagger on one side, ball reversed to the other side. Almeida had the open shot in the corner.
Another pass ahead to Gasol. And it's just oh so easy for Pau Gasol, especially when you got Rubio picking out passes and throwing treats to you. Dalmeida wants a ball screen. His pass to Hamadi Ndiaye, and the Senegalese say we can throw the alley-oops as well.
Ndiaye got up there quickly, nice screen, and he quickly rolled to the basket. Senegal's over the rim also. We see that. It's very difficult to defend that play if you don't stop the ball, pressure the passer.
Fernando spots up in the corner. His shot too strong. Marc Gasol with the rebound. Navarro yet to open his account. Looks a bounce pass to Pau Gasol, who tries his own bounce pass to Marc. Good idea, just a little bit too strong.
Great idea. Great teamwork between the two. Both of them pass the ball so well.
We passed the midway mark of the first quarter. Senegal are hanging in there. They trail by 5 points. Dalmeida looking at Fai. The post, he looks him off. Now Fai pops to the perimeter. Fai's mid-range jumper from the baseline up and good. I was about to say, John, why don't they milk that and give Fai some more touches in the low post? But his natural inclination is to be a shooter.
And we've seen him have success shooting from the perimeter.
Hook pass by Gasol, intercepted by Dalmeida. It's a 3-on-3. Dalmeida going to spot up from the free throw line. That's off the mark, but that's a good look. Pau Gasol cherry picking, and he flushes.
Good recognition by Ricky Rubio. Threw the ball up court. That's an easy finish for Pau.
Rubio in fact, Rubio is first in the tournament in assists. 5.8 assists per game. He might break that, might beat his average here in the first quarter. Headline ball for the Senegalese.
Actually, Dalmeida taking the ball out of bounds right now. He's actually third overall in assists, 5.6 per game.
Good point guards on display. Malaya Ndoye's shot won't drop. Hamadi Ndiaye keeps it alive. Dieng goes to the basket, draws contact, no call. Again, Hamadi Ndiaye. And he kicks it out. Great work by the 13 for Senegal. Malaya Ndoye's shot, no good. He wants a foul. Another pass ahead to Gasol. Another one from Rubio, and those two are just combining to devastating effect for the Spanish. Coach Sheksar wants a timeout for Senegal. And as the teams go to their benches for our first break in the action, it is Spain 17, Senegal 10. Points and 11 rebounds for the Senegalese. Pau Gasol had 20 points. That was a long time ago, and this is a Senegalese team that are growing in stature and confidence. They've advanced here to the knockout phase of the competition. Contact away from the ball.
Senegal is deliberate in their offense. Guys are running off staggered screens. They're moving the ball from one side of the court to the other. They're doing a good job executing.
Fernandez called for the holding foul.
We don't see too many pick and rolls.
Rubio really denying the ball to Dalmeida. Jang's got to make something happen. Finally, he gets it to Dalmeida. Nice cut by Ndai, and when he dunks with authority.
Boy, he was quick to flash down low. We see it on this play. Planted his feet from outside that semicircle near the rim. Still was able to easily get to the rim, throw that down.
Fouls against Dalmeida. Here's Son where Spain really have such a huge advantage over their opponents. Go deep to the bench. Sergio Yul comes in. He's a terrific player. Senegal will bring a sub of their own in. This is Mamadou Ndoye. Will take over for Dalmeida at the point. Fernandez, what a terrific pass to Pau Gasol. Trying to touch pass to his brother. One-handed pass by Fernandez to Yul. Great defense by the Senegalese.
Big balls out in the corner. Looked like a piece of that ball.
Jang with the closeout. Mohamed Fai, top of the key. Trying to find a pass. Gonna go inside. Trying to kick it back out to Jang.
Rubius all over the floor. We see it tonight.
Jang shot blocked by Marc Gasol. Rubio.
Again, Pau Gasol running the floor. I don't know if I can remember seeing Pau Gasol in such great shape these last 2 years. He looks extraordinary, leading the fast break. He's putting up some astronomical numbers.
Well, he's going to get a break right now. See his mobility and agility as he finishes in transition. Dalmeida saying somebody's got to get back and play D. Again, the Spanish depth. Sergi Baca checks in. Really miss a beat, John, do they, when they substitute the Spanish? Ndoye, pass a little too strong for Malay. Ndoye, shot clock at 4. It's no good. Hard off the backboard. Rubio pushing down the floor to Yul, who runs lanes as well as anybody in the tournament. Oh, Rubio! He had an easy layup.
Yes, but he's passed first.
Ibaka strings it.
It's easy to be passed first when you have those teammates on the floor with you.
We've got less than a minute to play here in the first quarter. Ndoye is hard to the basket.
That's a quick first step.
34th year. There's Pau Gasol, Juan Carlos Navarro, Felipe Reyes. Great generation of players. Very well maybe immortalized after this tournament.
Well, they're already known as the golden generation for all those gold medals they won, starting when they were all juniors.
Shot drops for Mamadou Ndoye. Plays his basketball in the domestic league, Senegal. Second one picks out, but Ndai goes up to get it. It just slipped out of his hands.
Looked like he was throwing that down. He was way over the rim on that play. Great athleticism. Got to the ball, planted, got up quick. Wasn't able to hold on and finish that play, but he's going to like the 2 free throws. See it here.
Now on Marc Gasol. Touched by Ndai. I had 2 seasons with the Wizards from 2010 to 2012. He's got a smooth touch from the line.
Nice release off his fingers.
Senegal come on a 1-2-2 half-court press. Mohamed Fai's at the top of it. Great to have a guy who stands 6'10" on top of your press.
Especially if he's that agile with that kind of a wingspan. Spain has 1 second to get the ball across half court.
2 meters 8. Fernandez comes to get it. Sergio Rodriguez in for Spain. 10 on the shot clock. Senegal come out in some, looks like zone defense. Well, Ibaka is there to pick up the miss. Hamadi Ndiaye very close to blocking the shot from Rodriguez. Should be the last possession now of the first quarter, 15 seconds left. Boy snaps a pass to Pup Badji, who's in the game. Fernandez playing hard D against Thai. Badji's head fake, and Badji strings it.
He's showing some skills there.
Yule lets fly off the mark. Ibaka went up to block the shot. Badji. And Ndiaye, I don't know. The referee's going to say it's two. I'm not sure. Boy with a quick step to the basket. Badji's turnaround in the lane, no good. Senegalese competing on the backboard. Mohamed Faye causes Ibaka to touch it last.
Nice block by Yule.
He comes up with the loose ball. Jai in the baseline, going to get caught for the travel. And you remember those days as a player, that first step, you got to get the ball down quick.
Especially here in Europe. Referees, that first, you cannot lift up your pivot foot until the ball hits the floor on your dribble. It's difficult for the big men to have such long strides.
Here's the 2-3 zone from the Senegalese.
Just see him back it in a little more, though.
All over the place, to be honest. It's a matchup zone, John, and switching up the top. Faye with the block from behind. The referee got Mohamed Faye for a foul.
I like that Senegal's giving Spain a different look. They're not playing it straight up. They slightly match-up zone. We saw Faye come from behind and bother Ibaka on the shot.
With over 30 appearances for the Spanish national team. Plays his club basketball for the Oklahoma City Thunder and averaged close to a double-double this season with 15 points and 8.8 rebounds. Front ends the second free throw, so just 1 point that trip. Spain lead by 9 against Senegal. An important passage here. The Senegalese need to stay as close as they can. They struggle a little bit in the half-court offense. There's a steal by Fernandez. Hang on to your hat. Fernandez with a two-handed dog.
There's another player on Spain besides Rubio. You've got Fernandez, who's very active on the weak side. We see him jump the passing lane here. Shot the gap. Converted that turnover into 2 points for Spain.
Spain now with their first double-digit lead, 11. And Doyle's got that quick first step, but he turns it over. Rodriguez comes up with it. Promptly gives it right back to the Senegalese. Snap pass to Mohamed Faye, who's feeling it. And he threads it. Mohamed Faye, good-looking jump shot.
Those are some nice looking shot mechanics from Faye. We've seen it from close range, long range, great release on a shot.
Finally, the official scorers have given Faye all of his points. He has 9. Senegal back in man-to-man defense. Gasal's touch pass to Ibaka. This is hard-nosed play by the Senegalese. John, I love this hard-nosed basketball. Ibaka rises to finish.
You see how they're trapping the ball often, or they're at least contesting passes. Those Spanish passes they're throwing it very high in the air to get it over the Senegalese defense. We see that pass by Gasol right there.
Mamadou Ndoye puts his body on the line. John, just explain the ruling on that. Why is that a charging foul?
You have to allow the offensive player some space to come down on that. It's a bang-bang call. Ibaka will get 2 free throws.
Hamadi Ndiaye was trying to convince the referee he was in charge. I think the refs got that right. Now in the game, number 12 for Senegal, Maurice Noor. Ibaka makes both free throws this time down the floor. Spain with that comfortable 10-point lead. Almeida back on the point for Senegal. Badji hands off to Mohamed Diop. Checked in for Senegal, the number 8. Almeida with a crossover. Wraparound pass to Badji. Badji's going to stroll down the lane. Just couldn't finish the layup. It's too hard. Now here's Yule. Pass to Bomba! And the groan goes through the arena.
4 for 7 3-point attempts from the Spanish team.
Horn set by the Senegalese. Almeida's called for the travel.
Looked like he slipped on the floor. Feet came out from underneath. He didn't fall, but it was enough shuffling of the feet there to get the attention of the referee to call the traveling violation.
It's the 7th turnover for Senegal.
See him slide right there. High dribble also.
Spain trying to open their largest lead here. This trip down the floor. Barra runs into Badji. Badji's trying to say to the ref, hey, the contact was right in the center of the chest. Ibaka's good-looking stroke rims out. Now Senegal in transition. Badji gets it in the low block. Badji goes at Ibaka and draws the foul. He's another sensational athlete who's come in, John, for Senegal, the number 6, Ibrahima Thomas. Thomas with some experience in the developmental league with the Texas Legends. Catches the outlet pass, does Thomas. So Senegal struggling to score. Last few minutes here. Badji goes at Navarro. This time Badji finishes the layup with the left hand.
Nice looking drive here. Got a little bit of daylight. He went all the way to the basket, and like you said, he was able to finish with his left.
Thomas hedges out hard on the screen, then hustles back to get Pau Gasol. And let's give Ibrahima Thomas a pat on the back. Covered a lot of ground there, and Maurice Noor contested the pass for Senegal and caused a turnover. Here's the drive by Badji. Lays it up and in. Badji's up fake, and he gets the shooter's roll. So Senegal have got themselves within 6.
Badji has gotten to work in his 5 minutes on the floor. Seeing him making some good-looking baskets, good-looking moves to the basket. We see a nice touch from the outside.
Gasol in a wrestling match with Ibrahima Thomas to try and establish that low post position. Now he'll flash into the high post, Pau Gasol. Sergio Yule with a deep 3. Canasta! Sergio Yule put a stamp on that one. He was well behind the arc and got it. The basket's good. But Serge Ibaka's going to be called for the over-the-back foul.
Big shot from Yule. Hope we'll see the replay. Several feet behind the 3-point line.
That's in another post code.
Nothing but net.
Almeida, his shot blocked by the Surge protector, Ibaka. Ibaka with another block. Surge unblock a shot. Ibaka.
They're going at him again.
Well, the Senegalese, give them credit. They're not going to back down. This is the 3rd opportunity this trip down the floor. Thomas picked up his dribble and then threw it off of Pau Gasol's gunboats.
Wonder if we'll get a chance to see this play. Ibaka comes from the weak side, out of nowhere to block that shot. Holds his position, goes up again. Their second block shot.
It's a deep three by Thomas. Still plenty of time on the shot clock when he pulled the trigger as we passed the midway mark of the second quarter. Ibaka somehow inexplicably just didn't catch it. Here's a pass ahead to Baji, and he'll finish with a dunk.
Nice look from Pau Gasol, down low to Ibaka. Ibaka unable to come up with it. Baji ran the floor and finished.
Baji gets in the passing lane, deflect that one. Here's Pau Gasol, gonna sweep, put it on the floor. That's a guard move, John, from a guy the size of Gasol.
Pau Gasol is so skilled. He's putting a clinic on out there. We see him step out a little bit from the block and face the basket. He's got a quick first step, able to get by his defender.
Shooters fan out to the corner. Pau Gasol slips the screen. John, what do you think about the way Senegal are hedging out on screens? You said a point of emphasis is let's take away the inside game, and when you hedge out on a screen obviously you do this to take away a shot, you're giving away space to the likes of Pau Gasol or Marc Gasol rolling the basket. You think the defender guarding the screener should stay home?
Yeah, your other option on those screens is to go under. But Spain has some shooters in Yul, Navarro. We'll see Calderon if he comes in later. So we see right now Senegal's just being aggressive. They're going out trying to stop the ball, and they're quick recovering. They've been doing a good job.
Norton wants it in the low post against Yul, catches it, but he's buried on the baseline. Where's Norton? He's going to pass it in to Baji's shot, no good. Rubio with the rebound, ahead to Yul. Cross-court pass to the Bamba. They space so well, the Spanish. They spread you out, they make you chase shadows.
They are so good in transition because guys know where to run to. We saw Navarro on the weak side run to a spot, Yul on one side, and Serge Ibaka was running the floor. He was open down low also. When you got a guy like Ricky Rubio, sees the court so well. The point of emphasis for any opponent of Spain, defensive transition. Get back on D.
I was just about to say, it was an uncharacteristic miss from Navarro. You won't see him miss many free throws, but he missed two. He doesn't have any points yet, Juan Carlos Navarro. And Spain lead by 7. Senegal hanging in. Good steal. Spain 3-on-2. Rubio in the middle wants it. Always looking for someone to pass to, and Rubio backs it out. Asks for the horn set. Navarro, his shot off the mark. Still no baskets for Navarro. And Gasol goes to the bucket. He's fouled from behind by Almeida. I don't think this one above the rim, John. Let's see. The basket's good, but I'm not sure that this one above the rim.
Yeah, this is good effort by Almeida coming from behind.
Sheksar is trying to say to the German referee that it might have come. Let's have a look. There's the miss by Navarro. You be the judge. Yeah, that went up from the bottom of the rim, John.
Clearly. Also grabbed the rim on there. Pau Gasol pulling that down a little bit.
Well, the teams will go to their huddles for a timeout in Spain, 35, Senegal, 26. I don't know the exact answer to this question. Referees can only review so many things on the instant replay. Did the shot get off before a shot clock went off? Is a player inbounds or out of bounds? Is a player on the three-point line or not? I don't know if they can review that play, to be honest.
Usually they can review them at the end of quarters, end of halves.
Here's Maurice to Baji. The Senegalese facing some adversity. Can they respond? Well, Gasol with a block. And Thomas picks up the loose ball and promptly sends it home.
Really like Baji's aggressive move to the basket. Wasn't able to score, but Thomas is there to pick it up. As soon as he plants his feet, you know he's going to throw it down with 2 hands.
Marc Gasol. Calderon gets his first touch for Spain. 2:30 to play here in the first half. Navarro's pass to the high post. Gasol, such a smooth touch by Marc Gasol.
And he's smart to move up to the high post. That clears the low post area for his brother Powell. And also with that shooting touch he's got from mid-range.
Almeida trying to make the entry pass. Rubio forcing him all the way back towards the midcourt stripe. Baji steps into a shot. That's off hard. Gasol keeps it alive. Gets it to Navarro. Navarro fouled.
Navarro's so smart. He knows they're in the bonus. Any foul results in 2 free throws for Spain right now. He's so quick, he can get the contact, force the foul on his rival. He's got such a quick first step.
Gorgui Dieng comes back in for the Senegalese, and John, I have to wonder, when will Coach Sarr come back with his leading scorer? Mohamed Fai's got 9. Right now, Senegal, that's their problem, struggling to score with any consistency. When you were in good form in a game, you had a good rhythm, you had a lot of points. Did you want to have just a quick break in the bench and get right back in?
I didn't want to be on the bench, to be honest. But you want a quick break. You want to be out there as soon as possible. Faye was sharp in those minutes on the floor. I'm sure we'll see him again, but it might not be until the 3rd quarter.
Rubio's impressive defense against Almeida. Here's Diop. He's fouled by Juan Carlos Navarro. Navarro apologizes for the foul.
It's a good foul. A tactical foul. We saw him stab at the ball right there. Doesn't want to give up an easy bucket. Diop was about to turn the corner.
To Ibrahima Thomas. Pau Gasol puts his hand out like a ice hockey goalkeeper.
How many times have we seen Pau Gasol deflect passes with those long arms? Great reach.
Diop strolls down the lane only to run into Pau Gasol. Ibrahima Thomas with another second effort. Thomas has played well. Tip wouldn't fall. Rubio. Pass to Navarro, slightly off the mark. Navarro's going to create something on the dribble. No good. And Rubio's called for an over-the-back call. You don't see that very often.
Well, we see Rubio go to the offensive boards. He's been rebounding very well for the Spanish team.
Second personal on Ricky Rubio. The 4th team foul for Spain. We approach the 1-minute mark of the first half. Senegal find Diop with all kinds of time and space. His shot is hard. I don't know what Almeida was doing. It was a loose ball and wasn't going to be a backcourt violation, John, and just gave it away.
Yeah, that was unfortunate for the Senegalese team. A chance for another opportunity to score.
Pass from Pau Gasol intended to Marc Gasol. Almeida goes to the Jets, and Ricky Rubio says, I can block shots too.
He can do a lot of things, Leo. And we see him defending. Sliding his feet, getting in front. His arms are so long. Good positioning.
Great positioning by Rubio. Thomas catches a pass inside. He wants a foul. It's not coming. Rubio. Pass intended for Gasol, and the Senegalese, John, are contesting all kinds of passes, deflecting things. Struggling to find any kind of consistency on offense. They have just 28 points so far.
That's been the story of this tournament. Spain has done an excellent job of defending. They've only allowed 62 points on average.
Gorgui Dieng wants the ball. He's going to pull up and shoot over Gasol. Marc Gasol, that is. Rubio clears the boards. Spain should get their last opportunity to score. Rubio with a change of pace draws the foul. He will go to the line.
Well, Senegal's struggling scoring points, and one reason is their main offensive weapon has gone scoreless in this first half. Game without any points thus far. 0 for 6 from the field in his 11 minutes on the floor.
Gorgui Dieng averages a double-double, 18 points and 11 rebounds per game. Good spot, partner. He needs to right himself coming into the second half. Rubio makes the first and the second. Shiono Niang's going to come in now for the last 5 seconds. Almeida will check out. Can Senegal get a score here as we get ready to go to the halftime changing rooms? Here's the man who's just come in. His shot is over the back of the backboard.
Boy, he received that pass very close to the baseline. Well, it's been scoreless in this first half. It's typically their leading scorer. He's averaging 11. 2 rebounds per game, but also those 18 points per game.
The Senegal with the first possession, and we'll see if they can get themselves back in it. Not surprisingly, they started with Mohamed Faye, number 11, who's their leading scorer in the first half, and found himself on the bench for the whole second quarter, or at least most of it. And a good stop by the Spanish as they caused a shot clock violation. See Sheksar there, head coach of Senegal. Senegal again come out in their 1-2-2 three-quarter court press. Rubio gets it across the half-court line relatively easily.
Zone, different look on defense.
Foul is on Malayan Doy. To the extent to be too much pressure on Marc Gasol. Pass to the corner, and Yule just goes along the baseline. Is it going to count? It is.
They're going to give the continuation so much strength. Sergio Yule drives the baseline.
It's a worried look there by Coach Sheksar, and it's almost a schoolboy error. John, how many times do you say to young kids, put your foot on the baseline and take away that baseline?
Yeah, you want to cut off that baseline. Yule was quick enough to get there and get through.
Senegal come back, try and get their first score here in the second half. They go into their leading point getter right now. Five trying to back down Fernandez, but Gasol's in good help position. Now in Dye, he powers it up. Gasol with another block.
Without leaving his feet, Pau Gasol with both hands up.
Spain had 8 blocks in the first half. And another foul here on Malayan Doy. There's the foul on Doy. Pass to Rubio, who kicks it out to Marc Gasol. And Gasol says, hey, come back and get it. Rubio's pass intended for Gasol somehow just slipped through his fingers.
That was a great look, nice pass. I think Gasol might have been shielded. He actually didn't see that pass coming in. The defender between him and Rubio. What a great look for Rubio.
Well, it's moving day here in Madrid. For the winner of this game, we say hola and bienvenidos to the quarterfinals. To the loser, we say vaya con Dios and have a safe trip home. And right now, Senegal are trying to keep themselves alive. They trail by 15. Almeida comes high. Slips it past to Gorgie Chiang. He's yet to open his account. Look how quick Hill gets out in the lane and lays it up and in. He's so quick trying to get his legs.
All the Spanish players are quick. We see Spain, as soon as they get that ball, they convert those turnovers into fast break points.
5 pass intended for Ndiaye. And Fernandez somehow comes in to get it done. Steal it. Fernandez, what a pretty wraparound pass to Gasol. He kicks it out to Yule. Oh, it's just whipped around so quickly with the job by the Spanish, and Gasol commits the offensive foul.
Nadoy stepped in there, sacrificed his body. Saw Gasol coming to the basket. We see it here. Slid his feet over. Took the charge. But you're right. What great ball movement by the Spanish team. One side of the court to the other.
Almost too unselfish. Nobody wanted to shoot him. Kobe Chang leaves it on to Dalmeda. And Dalmeda traveled, changes pivot feet.
That's a tough matchup when you've got Ricky Rubio hounding you. You know, he's pressuring the ball. He's contesting passes, contesting shots. Such quick feet. Containing penetrations.
Gasol with a sleight of hand, and he slides the ball to his brother who lays it on and in.
Gasol 8 for 9 from the field. In those 18 minutes, he's already scored 17 points.
Malayan Boyd hands off to Mohamed Fai. He tries to find space. He got it. Foul on Sergio Yul. I thought Yul John had pretty good position.
He had great position. Slid his feet in front. Trying to hold his ground. Nobody likes to see flops, but that's a situation right there. Sergio Yul falls down. He might get credited with the call there, drawing the charge.
Yeah, he certainly gets in his lanes quickly as he extended down the floor. Rubio gives it to Yul. Mohamed Fai at the top of Senegal's defense. And Fernandez walks down the play and top. I'm having a hard time identifying just exactly what Senegal are trying to do on defense.
Well, we see them, Spain is moving the ball very comfortably from one side of the court to the other. Maybe they are trying to pack it inside and leaving the perimeter players open.
5 from the corner, no good. Rubio with a rebound.
We've seen him hit those shots. They're being patient on offense.
Rubio's reverse layup. He surprised everybody, especially in Jive. He missed the shot.
Looking to hustle back and force that turnover. Great hustle by Ricky Rubio. Sergio Yul acknowledges his hustle.
Comedy and Jive very slow as he turned the Senegalese across half court. In fact, too slow. He caused the couldn't prevent the backcourt violation.
Looks like Senegal's back in that man-to-man defense. But that's one thing they've done well. They've contested passes. They've deflected quite a few passes. They're contesting shots, especially on the perimeter. Once Spain gets the ball near the basket, it's usually over. Only missed 2 shots from 2-point range. 18 out of 20, 90% from the field.
Unbelievable statistics from the Spanish. Fernandez from distance, no good. Kobe Chang with the rebound for Senegal.
Rudy Fernandez, smart foul. Otherwise, it would have been an easy dunk. Foul before the shot. So they'll be taking the ball out of bounds.
Germany right now having a word with Maurice Willem coming to the game for Senegal. Nord touched it. Just couldn't get a handle on it, Nord, so it's another turnover for the Senegalese. That is their 16th turnover.
Spain very patient on this offense. There we have it. Marcel Sol. Just got time and space. Very accurate from 3-point range.
Well, Senegal really have got their work cut out for them now. They trail by 22. Norris fouled by Fernandez. And Fernandez. Nor. Looks like the referee, John's going to give a technical to each player.
Well, if we see this replay, what happens is after the whistle, Rudy Fernandez gives an extra push. He kind of turns and makes contact in the door, and he took exception to it. I don't know if we'll see the replay or not, but as so often happens, we'll see this extra right there, a little extra bunch right, little drop both hands and push him to quick move. Pretty subtle move by Rudy Fernandez, but it's enough to aggravate the door.
So just to sort it out, Fernandez given the personal foul, and then the technical foul, and Maurice Noor also given the technical foul. So he will go to the free throw line with Noor as Spain are in the penalty. And not surprisingly, he's going to get a welcome reception from the Spanish fans. Maurice Noor is a rising senior at Ohio University. And when he gets back to college in a couple of days, his English professor might say, hey, write an essay, tell me what you did this summer. Well, actually, he could say, I met Rudy Fernandez personally.
Well, he's gained incredible experience playing in these games.
Rubio runs into a green wave. The foul here is going to be on number 8, Mohamed Diop.
We see this trappy, swarming Senegalese defense. They've turned it up a notch. Trying to trap the ball.
So Rubio goes to the line for 2 shots. Marcus Gasol comes out and we'll get a break. John, we've seen Rubio spend a lot of time in the gym at the shoot-arounds, just working on his form. His outside shot is improving, and the Spanish fans now start the shouts of Felipe. They want Felipe Reyes to make an appearance.
Well, I mean, this is also his home arena. Played for Real Madrid.
Jiang against Ibaka. Finds some space, lays it up and in. So the first basket of the evening for Gorgui Dieng.
That's a quality move. I didn't think he was going to be able to get there. He was able to go left and get around Ibaka and get that shot up there, finish with his left. That's a quality move by Dieng. His first 2 points.
Calderon. Played sparingly for Spain in this one. Inside-out dribble. Rubio's jumper finds the back of the rim. Calderon's got such a pretty release. Got it.
Oh, he sure does, Leon. We've talked about that. That's perfect shot mechanics. Ball comes off his fingertips so well, squares his body to the basket.
He'll be plying his trade next year in Madison Square Garden. Han Dalmeida with a 3 for Senegal. Spain lead by 19. Calderon with a couple of up fakes. And then draws a foul on Hamadi Ndiaye. Well, it's a great atmosphere here, John. Just to paint a picture for the viewers, it's a capacity crowd here in La Palacio de Deportes. It seats about 15,000 people for basketball. There's a brass band blaring out tunes. A real festival atmosphere. And I think I can speak for you and say we're enjoying ourselves. We're right here at midcourt. Doesn't get any better than this.
We're having a great time. Granada was great, but it looks like we're even stepping it up a level. It's a beautiful arena. We're seeing some great basketball.
Calderon makes his first free throw in the second. So, you know, John, Calderon's a veteran, and he seems to be happy coming off the bench, playing a, if you like, like a minor role as Rubio, Yule, Fernandez get most of the minutes at the guard spot. You need guys like that on the team who understand their role, don't complain, just get on with it and make a contribution.
Oh, he's the ultimate professional, consummate professional player, Jose Calderon. You never know when you'll get those extra minutes, though. Most important games are coming up still. You know he's capable of playing 20, 25 minutes, whatever they need from him.
Ibaka says to the referee, come on, man. And he gets a time to go. And John, we've spoken about this before. I actually have a lot of sympathy for Ibaka because it's so hard to guard in the low post. And now Ibaka says to Arenga, don't take me out, coach, leave me in. Arenga wants to try and calm Ibaka down. As Felipe Reyes comes into the game.
Yeah, you're right. Here he is defending in the post, just trying to hold his ground. The offensive player obviously is the aggressor going towards the basket. Referee just noticed a slight bump that Ibaka gave him.
Gorgui Dieng makes one or two. Senegal looking for some kind of a turning point.
Because Spain is in the bonus, we're going to see two more free throws. These are free throws for the foul.
Dieng's going to stay at the line and take all four, two for the foul and two for the technical.
We're going to see also Senegal will get the ball out of bounds. That's because it was a dead ball technical foul, which is different if it's during play or action. It would see the.
And there's Ibaka just saying to the ref, just trying to play defense in the low post. And Senegal go right back into the low post, and Navarro tries to guard. Though he turns the corner on a screen, his shot no good. And Maurice Noor with the putback.
Noor aggressively going to the offensive rebound. Good body control.
Pau Gasol gets a touch in the low post. And Ibaka standing up at the end of the Spanish bench saying, come on, you got to call that.
Great camera angle right there.
Pass to Reyes. Reyes is shot off the mark, and then he ties it up. So on the...
Ching had a good low base. Was able to hold his ground.
Spanish possession on the held ball. Dieng tips it away from Pau Gasol. Rodriguez picks up the loose ball. Shot clock at 14. A give and go from Rodriguez to Navarro and back.
Quick hands by Senegalese defenders on that play, swarming the ball. Nice give and go cut by Rodriguez. That was a nice look. Bounce pass to Pau.
Navarro pulls back, and that three just rimmed out. Almeida to Noor. Into Baji in the short corner. Baji's shot deflected by Felipe Reyes. And back comes Spain with a 5-on-3. Gasol's pass intended for Reyes. Noor deflects it. John, the Senegalese have been great keeping their hands up on defense.
Where they've deflected a lot of passes. We see them contesting shots at the three-point mark at least.
Speaking of three-pointers, Gasol's attempt is no good.
Dieng's got high. Get that rebound over Felipe Reyes, who had excellent position.
Almeida off of Baji's screen to Dieng. Dieng travels. After Spain's win in their final group game against Serbia, they won 89-73. An American journalist asked Coach Arenga, did you put this team together with an eye to beating the Americans in the final? And Arenga Wenger said, I didn't put anything together. This is not a selection of players. This is a team. Some of these guys have been together for so long, and John, at times they play like it, like they have telepathic understanding and they share the ball so well.
They enjoy being around each other on and off the court. We see them in a hotel. They're having a lot of fun running down those hallways, even if they are keeping us up at 2:30 in the morning.
I was going to say that. Maybe you shouldn't say that in the air. If Coach Arenga finds out that those guys are up late at night, they might be running into some extra sprints.
I'll tell you what, though, they have a good time. We see them laughing, running around. Of course, they've got so much energy. They're coming back and usually eating dinner at 1:30 at night. They don't have anywhere to go. They go back upstairs to their rooms.
They can't go outside because there's a mob outside waiting for them. You know, when we were in Granada, there were several hundred people waiting for them when they came back from the games, as you say, about 1:30 in the morning. Still awake.
All the security guards out there roping off the area so they could walk through there.
There's Chin Onyang in for Senegal. Maurice Noor, top of the key. Maurice Noor is an object of derision for the Spanish fans. Gorgui Dieng, another travel. Again, I think the referee's got this right, Johnny. Dieng's just shuffling his feet a little bit.
Yeah, there's just enough contact from the Pau Gasol's defense. And Felipe Reyes comes over here also. Just shuffles his feet a little bit. That was a great help by Felipe Reyes.
Deflated by Rodriguez. That finds the bottom of the net. And that brings a third. 2014 EuroLeague MVP. And Jose Calderon has had a long career in the NBA.
We've also got Sergio Llull as a combo. Very deep in that position.
Badji in the low post. Kicks to Gorgui Dieng, who comes to the perimeter. Dieng goes at Reyes and draws the foul. John, this game is not over. 10 minutes, plenty of time for Senegal to get back in it. What are some things that they need to work on and points of emphasis for them?
They're going to have to get some stops on defense, but they cannot turn the ball over. They're going to have to score just about every possession now. At least get some good looks.
Do we see some pressure up the floor from the Senegalese?
Yes, we've seen them in the third quarter. There are a few stretches where they're looking to trap the ball. They've got the athletes, the players on the floor that can do that.
Often it's an opportunity after a made free throw for teams to get into their press.
And here we go. George on the ball, but we don't see the ball pressure from his teammates.
It's a loose 1-2-2 press. The thing about pressing is, as Noor gets his hand on it,
that's just the length of this Senegalese team. That pass normally would have gotten through, but Noor so long on the perimeter, he would come up with that steal.
Dieng, reverse layup blocked by Marc Gasol.
Great position by Marc Gasol. Hardly left his feet to block that shot.
Navarro, top of the key. Slide a pass into Marc Gasol in the mid-post. Gasol so patient. And Navarro draws the foul. Is it good? It is. Trail referee signals the basket is good. Navarro will go to the line for and one. There's a bit of coach speak for you, John. Be patient in the post. When you get the ball there, there's no hurry. Got it in a prime position. Prime offensive position, and Marc Gasol, a great exponent of that. Gets the ball, has a look around, finds a pass.
That's exactly right. That's a great observation. We've seen Pau Gasol the same thing. They get the ball in the post. The first thing they do is look at the floor, see who's there.
Navarro with another miss from the free throw line. He'll be working on free throws. The shooter on tomorrow, if Spain goes through and win this. There's Gasol. There's the patience. No hurry. Draws a double team. Absorbs the contact.
Can't help but remember John Wooden who said, be quick, don't hurry.
It's a great expression. Mason Dort will come out for Senegal, and Malay Noy will come in. Reyes turns, no good. And Mohamed Fai got his wires mixed up with Gorgui Dieng.
Dieng and Badji did not have the best spacing in that situation. Want to be more refined in those positions, high post, low post.
Navarro bounce pass to Reyes, kicks to the corner. Calderon might have to do such a good looking shot. Got great rotation on it. Calderon, another outside jump shot. He has 8 points this evening.
You see the Spanish team still working on defense. Marcus Sol comes from behind to knock that ball out of bounds, denying the post.
We talked about that at dinner. You like a bounce pass to feed the post player.
Definitely. Get that. It's tougher for the defender to come over, get his hand on it.
I think we talked about that before you went up to get your second dessert.
I was right behind you.
Badji's turnaround, rims out. Good work by Dieng. Badji's going to come down the lane and go hard. Reyes commits the foul. That's Coach Sarr. Doesn't look too happy right now, John, but Senegal should be extremely pleased by the fact that they're at this stage of the competition. Came through Group B with a 3-2 record. Senegalese had some great wins against Puerto Rico. They won by 7. Mohamed Fai had 20 points. And they had that great win against Croatia. 2-point win in which Gorgui Dieng had 27 points. So hats off to Senegal.
And they're doing a good job tonight. They've struggled putting some points on the board, but they've defended well. And we see them now in a half-court trap press.
Gasol to Calderon. Calderon canasta!
That is just beautiful to watch. Calderon takes his time, gathers. Great arch on the shot. Great rotation on the ball. All three have been nothing but net.
Calderon a perfect 3 for 3 from behind the rainbow. One of those players just seems to slow the game down in his mind. Chino Niang slides to the basket, lays it up and in. Calderon, is he going to go 4 for 4? Oh, it rims out. The bench was on their feet. Calderon commits the foul.
Niang came closing out on that time, and that was just enough to throw Calderon off, I think. It's difficult when you have a defender coming at you from the side.
As a fan who signals 3.
That was Calderon's typical signal after his three-point makes for many years. Do it with one hand, not the two.
Dieng tries to find space. Another block by Marcus Sol.
That's just good positioning by Marcus Sol. This man got around it, but stays with it. There we see him box out. Again, without leaving his feet, comes down with that rebound.
Reyes wants it in the low post. Reyes' jump hook. Rolls around the rim and in.
There you go, Felipe. Felipe's on the board. Good position, gets to the middle of the floor. Nice execution on his jump hook.
Reyes with 3 points. Abriñez at the scorer's table with Sergi Baca. Look how far the defense from Spain pushes the Senegalese away from the basket. And travel called against Chino Niang.
Numbers shooting from 2-point range.
cue resounds through the arena. The music is so loud that we can feel the reverberations where we sit here at midcourt. Victor Claver in the game for Spain. Ibaka back in. Foul on the inside as Reyes tries to come block to block, and foul on turn on Yang. His second foul. And the third team foul for Senegal here in the fourth quarter. Reyes, he spots up and he shows a nice stroke.
Yeah, that was a nice play. Didn't settle from the further distance. Took a dribble, got closer. Nice little jumper.
Spain now showing a little zone of their own, a 2-3 zone. Calderon and Abrines at the top.
This might be something we see later on as they go further in the tournament. Another option for Coach Arenga on the defensive end of the floor.
Malay Ndoye with the teardrop shot off the window. In 2006 in the World Championships, Ndoye had 25 points against the American team. It's a night to remember. We should commend Ndoye for his contributions to the Senegalese national team. Played all the way back in 2003 Afro-basket silver medal when those championships were in Egypt, and he'll make his way out now. We hope we see him back in the game, but if not, we wish him the best in the future of his career if Senegal don't advance.
All his teammates were up on their feet congratulating him when he went to the bench there.
Ibaka. And the tip in by Reyes. Ibaka went through a couple of jab steps to open up the jump shot. Spain now go back to man-to-man defense. Yang shot up over the outstretched hand of Ibaka. Claver tips it out the backboard. Calderon gives it to Abrines. Here's Ibaka in the low post. Good defense by Jiang as he goes straight up in the air and holds his spot.
Excellent position on the weak side when that shot went up. Felipe Reyes got great position. Was able to get the rebound. He was fouled by Najor.
Reyes at the line. First shot's up and good. Felipe Reyes was on that Spanish team that won gold back in 2006. He's got 2 Olympic silver medals to his name. 2008 in Beijing, and 2012 in London. It was that Spanish team in London that came very close to beating the Americans in the gold medal game.
That's right. He has an older brother that came before him, Alfonso Reyes, left-handed. Just could score from the post like nobody could. And nobody could imagine that Alfonso Reyes would have a younger brother that would be even better than Alfonso Reyes was.
That's often the way, isn't it? The younger brother gets beat up growing up. The older brother teaches him a few things, and then ultimately the younger brother becomes a better player.
Yeah, well, we could see how Felipe Reyes at a very young age, he had such good timing around the basket, was just relentless going to offensive rebounds at a young age. Very high shoulders, very strong. Less of an offensive player's brother, but you're right. Many times those younger brothers are the ones that really turn out to be the best players in their families.
Maurice Norton gives it off, and Badji lays it up and in for Senegal. Abou Badji with 12 points, joint top scorer for Senegal. Reyes looking for a call from the referee. He's not going to get it. There's the layup by Badji. Yang down the lane, and he scores it. Shinnon Yang with the bucket. Ibrahima Thomas checks in for Senegal. Claver lets fly with a three, no good. Reyes couldn't corral the ball. Comes Senegal. Chino Niang at the point for the Senegalese. Mohamed Diop loses his defender. Shot just rolls around the rim and out. Here's Rodriguez on the long outlet to Abrines. Abrines shot from the corner, no good. Ibaka with the rebound! And Ibaka with a thunderous dunk.
Leon didn't get up quick to snatch that rebound, but he got up even quicker when he could finish it.
Well, that'll help him calm down about the technical, but Senegal come right back and drain a three. That's the best way to respond to a dunk.
Nice play by Diop. Calmly took his time, stepped into that three.
Reyes again from the elbow, the same result.
Off the dribble again, Felipe Reyes going to his left. Already has double figures.
Stay with us. Plenty of action to come tomorrow in the FIBA Basketball World Cup as the round of 16 continues. We've got an all-American affair as here in Madrid, Brazil square off against Argentina. That's a great encounter. Two teams that don't like each other a whole heck of a lot. And then the Serbs are going to play against the Greeks here in Madrid.
I'll tell you what, Leon, I expect nothing less than a war in both of those games. Those teams know each other very well. It's going to be very, very physical. Looking forward to those two games.
And the wave rolls around La Palacia de Deportes. Rodriguez, the alley-oop! Claver just couldn't finish off the play. Ibrahima Thomas goes coast to coast. He runs into Alex Abrines.
Well, we saw Claver finish a similar play to that in Granada where he went up on a lob pass. Somehow corralled it with one hand and was able to throw it down. On this time, he couldn't quite hold on to it.
Ibrahima Thomas steps to the charity stripe. And that first shot was short. There's 2 points to his name so far. Thomas will head to Tehran next year to play in the Iranian Super League. We saw Iran in Group A. John, we were impressed with how they play basketball, the Iranians.
Yeah, they also have one of the better domestic, if not the best league in that region of the world.
Around the FIBA Asia champions. That's how they qualified to get here. Oh, Ibaka with another block. And he's running the lanes. He wants the ball.
Throw it up there. Oh, he got down the floor so quickly.
Victor Claver is going to apologize to him now, just off screen. He didn't see it, but there's the block. Well, the horns are blaring, the hands are clapping, and the hearts are happy here in Madrid. Spain are going to march to the quarterfinals. Rodriguez bends the knees and will fly. He strings his three.
Nice pass by Victor Claver to spot him on the weak side. Sergio Rodriguez with plenty of time to finish that.
Niang runs into a double team. Good pressure by Victor Claver. He causes the turnover. John, do you see any Achilles heel, any chink in the armor in this Spanish team now? This is the 6th time we've seen them.
Well, the only thing we saw them struggle early from three-point distance, but we know they have shooters that normally will hit those shots. But I'll tell you what, the inside game, and then we see Ibaka scoring the turnaround. I don't know if there's a better inside game anywhere than what Spain has.
Well, Spain will go on a 14-game unbeaten run. They won their 8 preparation games. They're going to rise to 6-0 here in the FIBA Basketball World Cup. We will say adios to the Senegalese and commend and congratulate them on making it here to the top 16. The pass ahead! Abrines with the reverse dunk! Well, Alex Abrines will not soon forget that moment. A reverse dunk in Real Madrid's home arena, no less, in front of his national fans. And the Senegalese are sportingly going to see this one out. They're going to allow the Spanish fans to commend their team on a game well played. Nice touch by the Senegalese. And the coaches from Senegal and Spain will meet at midcourt. Let's congratulate Coach Sheksar on getting his team this far. They'll go back to the FIBA Africa region with tremendous experience as they'll prepare for the African Championships next summer in Tunisia. And Spain will march on to the quarterfinals. Beautiful images of Alex Abrines just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. Spain beats Senegal 89-56.